Guys, now I am Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel 2026 news video. And today we have 3 official leaked images of the new LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar for this year. So these pictures have been officially leaked since 3 days ago, and holy smokes, I am so excited for this. So I am going to show you guys all 3 pictures of the leaked pictures, especially the third and final picture of the Doctor Doom minifigure that we will take a look at last. So right now, let's just take a look at the 2 pictures of the front and the back of the box, and then we'll take a look at the third and final image of the Doctor Doom minifigure. So the official set number for this Advent calendar is set number 76340 Plus, has 317 pieces, and I believe this set will cost like $25, and it will release on September 1st, 2026. So I'm surprised that we have official leaked pictures already. So we are going to get the HD pictures later on during the summer. So I honestly love the front of the box. So we do get Wolverine in his ugly Christmas sweater. We do get that same Spider-Man minifigure from 2021 that I still don't care about. And after all these years, we have a brand new Doctor Doom minifigure, since I'm glad that LEGO is bringing him back. Well, even though we are going to get an MCU version of him in the Avengers Doomsday sets later on this year. So I love the front of the box for the Advent calendar. It looks so great and beautiful with the Christmas decorations. We do get these mini scale builds. We do get like a snowball launcher, a Captain America snowman, and I believe this is like a little vehicle for Spider-Man, and even same thing for Spider-Gwen, since those builds are pretty cute in my opinion. If we do get like a helicopter for Doom or Loki, but still these are pretty cool looking builds. And Doom, on the other hand, he looks very phenomenal. So I just love that nice look for him. Like I said, we will get into him later on. And yeah, I totally did like that torso printing for Wolverine's ugly Christmas sweater and that X-Men look. So yeah, very beautiful artwork for the box art itself. And I'm glad LEGO is making a new Advent calendar for Marvel this year, because last year they didn't make one for the theme, since the last one we've gotten for it was in 2024. So last year in 2025, we didn't get one for the theme itself. But this year, we are. Well, maybe they just skipped out on it. Well, not 100% sure why they didn't make one in 2025, which is last year. But still, I am so happy that they are bringing it back this year. So yeah, I totally dig the artwork, as I mentioned, and I love the little micro scale builds that you're getting, especially the Captain America snowman with that little top hat, the shovel, the helmet, and yeah, it looks pretty cute, to be honest. So yeah, I just totally dig like that build for the snowman Captain America, or Cap Snowman, whatever you want to call him, but I'm still gonna call him Snowman Captain America. But yeah, I totally did like the box detailing the artwork for the front of it, and this is what the back of it looks like, since it shows you how to open up the Advent calendar as usual. And I love like the artwork design for the back of it with the Christmas tree in the center, and shows you 24 days for the rest of the goodies. And we do get another minifigure in this set, and that is Iron Man. That version of him is the same one that we've been getting since last year. Well, the torso and leg printing is the same one from 2024, which is 2 years ago, and the helmet is the same one from the last year's Iron Man car set and the Iron Man mech. So nothing too special about him at all, but I still dig the figure for the set, but nothing too new and special for him. But I like how he does come with that blue popsicle as his little accessory, but at least the figure is still fine for the way it is. But it would have been awesome if they gave him some cylinders and one stud for his repulsor blasting effect, well, just a flying effect for him. So I totally dig the nice look for the ugly Christmas sweater version of Wolverine, since I'm glad they're adding some X-Men minifigures into the Advent calendar, because I wanted that to happen. So we do get that same cowl piece for Wolverine as well as the adamantium claws, and we do get the plain dark blue legs to represent like his jeans. But again, I love the printing for his X-Men style ugly Christmas sweater, which looks pretty good. And we do get the same looks for that snowball cannon, Spider-Gwen's little vehicle, and even like that little truck build for Spider-Man. And we have the build for the presents over here right behind Doom. And we do get like the little like the little sled pieces. Actually, it is skiing. So yeah, the skiing pieces for Spider-Man that we have here. So yeah, nothing special about that going on. Would be awesome if they added like a little Spider-Man logo for like one of the skiing pieces as like a printed piece for the skiing pieces itself. And we do get a micro scale helicarrier, which looks pretty cute. So I love that little build for the micro scale helicarrier, which is nice. And I love like the Christmas present looks for Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, and Loki or Doctor Doom, either one. So yeah, very great look for those Christmas presents, especially that little stocking stuffer for Doom or Loki. Well, mostly Doom because this is like a Doomsday related look. And we are getting like another minifigure that I heard rumors about in the set, and that is Ghost Rider. So I believe they're gonna like reuse the Danny Ketch version from the Spider-Man vs. Ghost Rider motorcycle set that I reviewed last week from the January wave, or probably just a new one that's like Johnny Blaze related or Robbie Reyes, but we'll see until we get official HD pictures of the set. But I'm just curious to know like which version is Lego going to add in this set for Ghost Rider. So yeah, I'm just curious all about it. So we have Snowman Cap again. Well, we have a bit of him, but at least we already seen what he looks like from the first image that I show you. And Doom just comes with the candy cane and a green ice cream as his little accessory. And he does have that plastic cape piece in green. So that's like the same color that they use on Loki from the Avengers versus the Leviathan Infinity Saga set from 2 years ago, and it works perfectly on him. So I love the detailing for the legs and everything else for Doom, and yeah, I totally dig everything else for it. Since now we got the box pictures out of the way, let's take a look at Doom. So here he is. We haven't gotten a Doctor Doom minifigure since 2013, and I'm so happy that Lego is bringing him back. I heard this is his comic book variant. Well, let me start over. So this is his comic book version of him, is what I meant to say. I didn't mean to talk so shitty, but still, I love the nice look for Doom since they really nailed the face printing, the torso printing, the hip printing, leg printing, and toe printing. And I believe from that second image that I showed you, I believe he has side leg printing, but still, he looks very good. And again, the cape for him looks pretty great since we've seen what he looks like with the cape, and this is him as like a little size reference without it. But they really nailed the hood piece for him. So that hood piece is brand new for 2026. And I am very surprised about it. And I hope they will use that hood piece again for his MCU look for the Avengers Doomsday sets later on this year, since I wanted to see that happening. And it would be awesome if they gave him like a little bit of side arm printing to complete the look of the character, but man, he looks very awesome. He almost reminds me of his Fortnite look from the Lego version of the game itself. But still, I totally dig the knee pads for the leg printing, and also like his little green waist design, that little like cloth area or waist cape, I should say. But I love the gold chain for the top part of the chest for the torso. The belt looks good, and wow, I gotta say he looks so great. Well, even though I don't collect Lego Advent calendars that often, but this year I could buy this one because of that minifigure. So yeah, this has to be like the minifigure of the year since he looks so freaking great, since Lego totally knocked it out of the park. Since I still love how they gave him like that plastic cape piece from Thor and Loki in that green color to complete his look. And I still love that brand new hood piece for him. It looks so freaking fantastic. Yes, I used that Fantastic Four quote, but still the face pretty looks good. And again, well, what I meant to say is I know the images are a little blurry, but again, these are leaked pictures. We are getting HD pictures soon in the summer. So yeah, they just totally know the design for the character. So this is what the figure looks like without the cape. And the other images that I showed you, the previous two images that we already took a look at, he has the cape on. So yeah, again, this is the actual size reference for the figure himself, and my god, he looks so freaking awesome. Well, I used to have the 2013 version of Doom when I was like 11 years old, since in December of 2014, where I used to have the 2013 version of the Daily Bugle, but I probably tossed or sold it for some reason. But I still wish I had that figure back, but it would be cool if I buy this year's advent calendar and get this minifigure in my collection. So yeah, I would love to add him into my collection because he looks so great, and Lego just totally crushed it. Since I love the design for this figure, he's incredibly detailed, and I'm just so impressed by it. And again, hopefully they will use that new hood piece for the MCU version for the Doomsday sets in the fall. So yeah, I just totally dig everything else for this brand new Doctor Doom minifigure. I'm so happy that Lego is bringing him back, but this is the one that's based off of the comics. So yeah, it looks like this year is gonna be big for Marvel with the new films, TV shows, and everything. And I'm just totally impressed by it. But yeah, I just totally dig the figure, and the advent calendar itself looks pretty great for what you're getting. So at least it's starting to get better than the Spider-Man one from 2024, since that one was pretty okay. But still, I can't wait for this one. And again, they skipped out the 2025 advent calendar for like some reason, because it's a pain in the butt that they didn't make one for last year. But I'm glad they made a new advent calendar from Marvel for this year. So yeah, this one is going to be pretty good. And like I said, it is going to come out on September the 1st. And we will get official HD pictures of the set later on in the summer, like probably in June, July. So yeah, that is just all three of the official leaked pictures of the new Lego Marvel advent calendar for 2026, and our first look of the new comic book version of the Doctor Doom minifigure, since I want this figure so badly. Well, even though he looks pretty good for the lineup itself, and I'm just so impressed by it. But I can't wait to get the MCU one later on this year, since those figures are gonna be very great and they're totally perfect to add into my collection. But yeah, I love the images for the leaked photos of the advent calendar, since someone already has the set in hand. But still, I totally did like everything else, like the little micro builds and also the ugly Christmas sweater Wolverine minifigure. Spidey and Iron Man, I don't have anything else to say about them. They're just repeats, but I still wish they could like give them like some upgrade looks, like some ugly Christmas sweaters or something else. But still good figures, but not something that interests me because they are repaid characters. But Doom is the only minifigure that still gives me my best interest, since I feel like this is why people are gonna buy this set, because of him. So yeah, that's just all the images. Can't wait for this set to come out in September of this year, and this one is gonna be a huge blast. So I don't have anything else to say about the leaked pictures. I'm just very impressed by it, but I'm mostly excited to get that comic book Doctor Doom minifigure, because it's been like 13 years since we've gotten that Doctor Doom minifigure for the lineup itself. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say about the leaked pictures, but that is all I've got so far right here. So that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, the save button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about these leaked pictures for this year's advent calendar for the Marvel theme. I'll see you later.